Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about Cristiano Ronaldo's story. Make sure to watch until the end because it's really interesting. So let's get started. Cristiano Ronaldo was born in 1985 on the island of Madeira in Portugal. His father worked as a kitman for the local football club Nacional, while his mother was a cook. Despite being one of 5 children in the family, Ronaldo had big dreams. Even as a kid, he dreamed of becoming a famous football player. When Ronaldo was 8 years old, he began playing for the youth team of Al-Nassr. Soon enough, scouts from Sporting CP, one of the biggest clubs in Portugal, took notice of him. In 2001, at the age of 16, Ronaldo moved to Lisbon to play for Sporting CP. However, he had to work hard to make a name for himself. Initially, Ronaldo didn't receive much playing time in official markers, so he spent most of his time with the reserve team. But this didn't discourage him. He continued to train hard and wait for his chance to shine. Finally, when he was 17, he got his chance and made an impressive appearance in a friendly match against the prestigious English club Manchester United. This caught the attention of Sir Alex Ferguson, the legendary manager of Manchester United. On June 2003, Ronaldo signed with Manchester United for a then record fee of £12.24 million. For a teenager, everyone was curious to see how he would adapt to the Premier League, one of the most competitive leagues in the world. Despite the pressure, Ronaldo put in an impressive performance during pre-season, scoring important goals and making crucial assists. This left a positive impression on fans and critics alike. However, it wasn't just Ronaldo's skills on the field that caught people's attention. His unique style also became a talking point. He sported a new haircut that was different from what people were used to seeing, which some compared to the famous cartoon character Tom and Jerry. Nevertheless, Ronaldo embraced his unique look and went on to have a successful season. In his first year with Manchester United, Ronaldo won the FA Cup and the UEFA Champions League. These victories not only established him as an important player for the team, but also gave him international recognition. As the season progressed, Ronaldo continued to improve, and by the end of his first year with Manchester United, he had scored 8 goals in 39 appearances. But it was in his second season that Ronaldo truly began to shine. He played 49 games across all competitions, scoring 14 goals. One of the most memorable moments of the season was the match against FC Porto in the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League. In the first leg of the tie, Ronaldo scored an incredible goal from almost 40 yards out, leaving the Porto goalkeeper with no chance. This goal was later voted as the best goal of the competition. Unfortunately, Manchester United lost the tie despite Ronaldo's efforts, but his individual performance caught the eye of many, including Fabio Capello, the manager of Real Madrid, one of the biggest clubs in the world. On July 2009, Real Madrid officially announced the signing of Ronaldo for a then world record fee of £80 million, plus £11 million in aid. This made Ronaldo the most expensive player in the history of football. The pressure was on for Ronaldo to live up to the expectations of the fans and the club. They wanted him to be the new Galactico, a superstar who could lead them to victory in the UEFA Champions League, which they had not won for 6 years. In his first season with Real Madrid, Ronaldo scored 33 goals in 60 appearances, helping the team to finish second in La Liga and reach the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. However, it was in his second season that Ronaldo truly began to justify his price tag. He formed a formidable attacking partnership with Karim Benzema and Gareth Bale, known as the BBC. Together, they led Real Madrid to win the coveted La Decima, their 10th UEFA Champions League title. But it was Ronaldo's individual brilliance that stole the show. He scored 17 goals in the Champions League that season, breaking the record for most goals scored in a single campaign. He continued to perform at a high level over the next few seasons, winning 2 more Champions League titles in 2016 and 2017, and helping Real Madrid to win 2 more La Liga titles. However, despite all the success, rumors began to circulate that Ronaldo was unhappy at the club and wanted to leave. On July 2018, after 9 seasons with Real Madrid, Ronaldo announced that he had signed with Juventus, one of the biggest clubs in Italy, for a fee of €112 million. This made him the most expensive player in the history of Serie A once again. Ronaldo's arrival caused a stir among fans and critics alike. Many believed that he had reached his peak and that he wouldn't be able to perform at the same level in Italy, which was known for its defensive football. But Ronaldo proved them wrong. He scored 21 goals in 31 appearances, helping Juventus to win the Serie A title. He also reached the final of the UEFA Champions League, but unfortunately, they lost to his former club Real Madrid. Despite the loss, Ronaldo's performance in his first season with Juventus earned him the Serie A Player of the Year award. However, things took a turn in his second season. He faced criticism for his attitude and body language on the field. Some even accused him of being arrogant and selfish. But Ronaldo silenced his critics with his performance. He scored 37 goals in 31 appearances, helping Juventus to win another Serie A title. But it was his performance in the UEFA Champions League that truly impressed everyone. He led the team to the quarterfinals, scoring important goals along the way. Unfortunately, they lost to Ajax in the quarterfinals. Despite the loss, Ronaldo's performance in the Champions League earned him the top scorer award for the competition. Over the next 2 seasons, Ronaldo continued to score goals and break records. He became the all-time top scorer in the history of international football, surpassing the long-standing record of Eusebio, a legendary Portuguese player. He also helped Portugal to win the inaugural UEFA Nations League, a testament to his leadership and skill. But in 2021, rumors began to circulate that Ronaldo wanted to leave Juventus. He had been linked with a move to his former club, Manchester United, and on September 2, 2021, the transfer was officially announced. For a fee of £15 million, Ronaldo returned to Old Trafford, the home of Manchester United, where he had spent some of the best years of his career. The fans were ecstatic to have him back, and they hoped that he could help the team to return to their former glory. However, Ronaldo's second stint at Manchester United was not as successful as his first. The team struggled to perform consistently, and they finished the season without winning any trophies. Ronaldo did manage to score 24 goals in 39 appearances, but it wasn't enough to save the team from their trophy drought. But Ronaldo's impact went beyond just goals. He was a leader on and off the field, inspiring his teammates to perform at a higher level. However, in November 2022, Ronaldo's relationship with Manchester United deteriorated. After he criticized the team's manager, Erik ten Hag, he was dropped from the squad for several matches, but he eventually returned to the team. On November 22, 2022, Ronaldo made headlines once again, but this time for a different reason. He was released from his contract with Manchester United by mutual consent. This came as a shock to many, as it meant that Ronaldo would be without a club for the first time in 17 years. But despite the uncertainty about his future, Ronaldo remained optimistic. He took some time away from football to reflect on his next move. On December 2022, Ronaldo's next club was announced. He had signed with Al-Nassr, a Saudi Arabian club. The deal was worth an estimated £75 million per year, making Ronaldo the highest-paid footballer in the world. Many were surprised by Ronaldo's decision to move to Saudi Arabia, but it gave him the opportunity to play in a different league and compete for new titles. So that's it for today's video. We hope you enjoyed hearing about Cristiano Ronaldo's story. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and leave us a comment below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.